Ever since Infinite Warfare Zombies was released, some people in the Zombies community have said, guys, did you forget about Revelations? There's still more stuff to find there. Usually the response to that is, dude, the super Easter egg dream is dead, don't be stupid, stop looking, there's nothing left to find. Well, in this video, we're gonna be going over 3 major unfound Easter eggs within Revelations, 2 of which have pretty much absolute confirmation that they exist, and the 3rd is very, very likely. Before we kick off this small countdown video, definitely drop a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to COD Zombies HQ if you're not already. Once Revelations was released for the PC, we were able to start checking out the game files, and within the game files are obviously the sound files for the Revelations map. But there was something different here than all of the other Black Ops 3 Zombies maps, because in Revelations, all of the audio files are encrypted. It took some time to develop some methods to decrypt the files, but they were eventually successful, and we got to hear the full scope of all the sounds that exist within Revelations. And within those sounds are 2 sets of very peculiar quotes that we've never heard before. But what's being said in those quotes and the people saying them are very recognizable to all Zombies players in Black Ops 3. Just listen to this first set of quotes.
Max ammo. Bonus points. Carpenter. Double points. Fire sale. Insta-kill. Minigun.
There you have it. These quotes represent Dr. Monty as the announcer within Black Ops 3. It's really cool to hear, but it's not that surprising, right? There's Dr. Monty quotes all around the map. The perk jingles are sometimes sung by Dr. Monty on Revelations, and it took a few days before we found this second set of audio quotes. Take a listen.
Kaboom! Bonus points. Carpenter. Double points. Fire sale. Insta-kill. Minigun.
So now we have both Dr. Monty as the announcer and, as you just heard, Shadow Man as the announcer. The question is, how do we get them to activate? Throughout Revelations via the regular audio cues, there's always this idea that there is going to be some kind of internal battle between Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man on the map. And while we actually got to fight and beat the Shadow Man in the boss fight, there was always rumors that there would be some way that we could help the Shadow Man and kill Dr. Monty. People then were saying that it might lead to some kind of second ending cutscene. We know now that that's not true, but it may very well lead to this other side Easter egg, wherein either Dr. Monty or the Shadow Man become the announcer in your game of zombies. The thing is, we have no leads and have no idea how to trigger it. If the Easter egg has to be done, if all the Easter eggs have to be done similar to the katana, if there's some special thing you have to do before the Easter egg, we just don't know at this time, and this egg will never be solved unless people are starting to look for it once again. But now moving on to the second unfound Easter egg, similar to the first where players were able to dig into the game files of Black Ops 3, but instead of sound files, data miners were able to pull up this image of a chicken in Black Ops 3 Revelations. Now the question is, why is there an icon of a chicken on Revelations? There's that ominous looking chicken coop in Spawn, which a lot of people believe would have some kind of Easter egg associated with it, of which currently none have been found though, meaning that this coop probably is still used for something, but we just don't know what it is. The answer may have to relate to this icon. A lot of people remember back when spider bait was found in Zetsubo no Shima. People didn't think it would exist, it turns you into a spider, it seems so unlikely. What if on Revelations the end reward for some unfound Easter egg instead of a spider bait like on ZNS would be this chicken bait effect, perhaps turning the player into a chicken or something ridiculous like that. But honestly, it's something I wouldn't put past Treyarch to do. Taking a look on your screen now, guys, this is where the icon is supposed to go. It's on the D-pad area of your HUD. Just like the spider bait Easter egg, you press right on your D-pad in order to activate it, and that is what this icon shows. It's lit up when it's usable and not lit up when it's not. They wouldn't have this icon in there for no reason. There must be a way to get it to activate and have its effect known to the community. The quote-unquote chicken bait Easter egg, there's an icon in the game files for it. The question is, how do we get it to actually appear and activate so we can understand what its effect is? We don't know yet, but if people keep searching, maybe we will in the future. Now moving on to the third unfound Easter egg, and this one isn't 100% confirmed. There's nothing 100% that we can point to in the game files that says this exists, but we can surmise that it probably does, and that has to do with the shield within Revelations. Now there's a few different questions that we need to address, and questions we don't have the answers to if we're going to continue with understanding if this is an Easter egg within the map or not. The first question is, why in Revelations do we have the shield from Gorod Krovi when in the first trailer for the map we had the shield from Der Reisendrache? The way I see it, there can be two possible answers for this. The first is that Revelations was actually finished before Gorod Krovi was even released.
Well, it's done.
It's done. You've already finished it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So the community always says to me, "Oh, you just have them all sitting on a service room." That's not true.
Yeah.
But in this case,
It
this one
actually
actually
is
is.
true, yeah,
For
yeah.
the first time ever, that's actually true.
Meaning, perhaps at the time when they were creating the trailer for Revelations, it didn't have the playable version or the final design for the shield in Gorod Krovi made yet, and that they had to use the original shield as a placeholder until that actual shield was finished when Gorod Krovi was finished. Meaning what we saw in that trailer was just simply an outdated build of Revelations with content that wasn't really meant to be in the final version. The second explanation is that the original shield was meant to be on the map, but once Gorod Krovi was released, they understood how players really liked the Gorod Krovi shield and wanted to bring it back into Revelations. So as a result, they changed the shield from one to the other. The question is, what else did they do regarding the shield in Revelations? As we know, in Gorod Krovi, the shield is able to be upgraded. Now the question is, and an unfound Easter egg that a lot of people believe exists, is an unfound upgrade for the shield within Revelations. If it can be done in Gorod Krovi, perhaps it can be done in Revelations as well. It's definitely decent logic, especially considering that Revelations was released after Gorod Krovi, and well, why would they have an upgraded shield in the first version and not in the second, essentially? It doesn't make sense. But this one probably has the weakest evidence of the three unfound Easter eggs I presented in this video, and secondary to this, there is another theory that I think is perhaps less likely but is still definitely possible, is that the reason that the rocket shield was shown in the first trailer for Revelations is that it does in fact exist on the map, and we have to find out how we can unlock it. That there is some method to replace the shield from Gorod Krovi in Revelations with the rocket shield. Not exactly sure why you'd want to do that. I think it's universally understood that the shield from Gorod Krovi is better, but what the developers were doing in this first trailer was teasing the Easter egg to us without actually revealing the steps on how to unlock it. It's so unfortunate that in many instances of zombies, we can't tell what's an Easter egg and what's a bug or a glitch. In this case, we can see that they're definitely using the rocket shield, but again, as I said before, we don't know if this is a prior build of Revelations and that the map shown in this trailer is an old version and has since been updated to have the shield from Gorod Krovi. Personally, I just believe that this was just an outdated version of the map and that the rocket shield wasn't meant to be in the final build of the map, but hey, who knows, this is an unfound Easter egg, meaning anything is possible. Let me know which one you want to be found the most down in the comments. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below and hit that subscribe button for more great zombies content to come. If you guys are longtime fans of the channel, then you already know this, but for those that are just finding out for the first time, I am creating a new YouTube channel unrelated to gaming and zombies. There'll still be content going up on COD Zombies HQ as always, but I would definitely recommend you go and subscribe to that new channel. And if you're not already convinced, check out a teaser for the first video going up on this new channel. You can find the new channel by clicking the link down in the description or via the annotation that will appear shortly on screen. Check out the teaser for the first video called Evacuate Tokyo. Check it out, and as always, thanks so much for watching. It's morning in Tokyo. The city awakes, thinking it's just going to be another day, like it was yesterday and the day before that. The children go to school, the parents to work. What they don't know is that in the next few hours their lives could be immeasurably impacted. Behind the scenes is taking place the inner workings of what could be the biggest disaster in human history. By the end of the day, there can only be one of two options. Either they remain living like they were before, unaware of the drama that just occurred behind their backs, or the worst case scenario, the words nobody ever thought could be honestly spoken would be announced to the citizens of the largest city on Earth. Abandon Tokyo. This is the story of how it almost happened.